Or YouTube, back with another video, and this video is going to be on another Mudmaster, but this is the one that's easier to get. I think this is more mass produced. This is the Mudmaster GGB100-1A9,
or Master of the G Land.
So this is my girlfriend Angela's watch. This is her Mudmaster. Obviously, as it being part of the Mudmaster series, this is very what do you call this? Very rigid, and is designed for, you know, extreme environments that has rubble, dirt, debris, and mud. This particular one uses carbon fiber parts. As you can see, it has a carbon bezel, and it also has a carbon core guard right there. Carbon core guard with, I think, resin.
Yep, makes it very rigid, avoids deformation, and keeps it airtight.
So a stainless steel panel back, and you know it's shock resistant, like means a G-Shock, and again resin with glass fibers, so it's very resistant to, you know, dust and mud. And the bezel, it uses 3 layers of, what do you call this, carbon fiber inserts, and it's designed to resemble a portable gasoline can that could be found on off-road vehicles.
So rugged as they come.
So it's obviously being part of the Mudmaster series. This is a very rugged watch, and it's obviously a very big watch as well. So that's what throw a lot of people off. This right here was $380 retail. You can find this on most, I think, jewelry store. They should be able to carry this one. It's not a limited edition. It is a very nice watch. For the price, I think it's one of the better Mudmaster look, and the function on it is pretty insane, which we'll go with right now. First and foremost, it has a resin band. So like most G-Shock, it has a resin band. Other than that, it has a mineral glass. It doesn't have a sapphire glass, so I guess, you know, that price range is mineral glass, not sapphire. Has a built-in light right there. I think it has a dual sensor.
Comes with a compass, altimeter, barometer, temperature reader, and pedometer. And it also has a mission log, which records your altitude data as if you're, you know, hiking and stuff like that. Automatically sends it to your smartphone. This thing syncs up to your phone too.
Yep. So yes, it does sync up to your phone. So it does have Bluetooth, which you just basically hold from here, and from that point, when you first get the watch, obviously the time might be wrong. The best way to do it is to literally hold this, download the Casio app, and it basically would just set the time for you. I mean, that is really that simple. So other than that, again, with all those features, right now it's at the, I think this is the step counter. This is a barometer. Temperature, tells you the temperature. Celsius is, I think, and Fahrenheit. And this is, I think, record log. I'm not exactly sure. And this tells you the time and the date. And I'm not sure what the other thing tells you.
Oh, and if you wanted to mute,
you could also mute it. And this is, I think, a stopwatch.
Countdown timer.
And there's a countdown timer.
Measuring units in 1 second.
An alarm.
Calendar too.
Yep. World time. I think this has what, 30?
It has 38 time zones.
38 time zone, which is pretty insane.
Yeah. Daylight savings, on and off. You can turn that on and off. It has it for a home city and a world time city. If you want to pick one in particular, it will swap back and forth. Yeah.
So it's it's a fairly nice watch. Again, the main thing with the Mudmaster is they have a chock full of features. I think it's just because they're very big, but they're very rugged. I think they look very good. Not a lot of people are going to agree with that, but it has a chock full of what do you call this, features. And again, it's very rugged. The difference is with the other Mudmaster that we had, which is the 40th anniversary one, is that, let's see here, let's bring it up into frame. This one's solar and this one's not, so let's put this to the side right now. This one uses a CR 2025 battery, which would last approximately 2 years with normal use, which to this one, it has a rechargeable battery in it to where, I mean, any sunlight would charge it. So I guess that's one thing. I guess some people are saying a drawback about it, but I mean, 2 years is pretty a long time. I think with a battery, CR 2025 is pretty easy to get as well, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Again, this would be on my wrist. Let's see here. This is on, I think, like a 7.6, 7.7 inch wrist. That's my wrist right there. Show how clear that is. I get to my girlfriend's wrist. I actually don't know how big her wrist is. So there goes that on her wrist. Sorry. There you go on that. That's on the girl wrist. So with that being said, it's again, the only downfall for it is the fact that it's a very big watch, but other than that, I mean, this watch does a lot of things for the price range. Again, it has the carbon core guard on it, dual sensors, chock full features. It's a light watch for how big it is. I think it's a 53 millimeter, if I wasn't super correct.
Yeah, 55.
55 millimeter.
Yeah,
so it's 55, or that's the length. The width is 52 millimeter, so it's like 52 millimeter to 55 millimeter, somewhere around there. But it's a big watch. Again, that's the only thing down about it, but personally I think it looks great. Again, the carbon makes it very light. This is what I like about these G-Shocks, these Mudmaster specific. I think they're so big, it attracts attention, but other than that, they're very light. You can barely feel them on your wrist. Also very accurate. I think it's plus 15 seconds a month, and that's with you not connecting it to Bluetooth, because this does not have multi-band 6, which basically connects itself to, you know, a atomic clock, or it gets signal from atomic clock to basically gets its time correctly. You have to connect it to your Bluetooth, and your Bluetooth would go ahead and, what do you call this, correct the time. So that being said, it's a very nice watch. Do you have anything else to add?
I love it.
There you go. Again, 380 bucks retail. You can find this in most stores. Daniel's Jewelers is where we got it. You can find this on Kevin's Jewelers. Most malls should have this. Again, it's a good price. I like this colorway better than the rest of them, and yeah, it's a very nice watch, honestly. So there you go. I will say give it a try. Again, not a lot of people like it just because of the size, but I mean, if you want a everyday watch that can do it all, very durable, this would be it. So till next time.